Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Dreamseer444, and I'm going to do another collective message, guys. I just want to see what's coming out here in the collective time. All right, please remember, some of these messages, this is not going to be for everyone. For some of you, it could have something to do with someone around you, someone that you're dealing with. So, use discernment. And some of these things haven't even taken place yet. I've noticed that a lot of times when I read certain things, it hasn't happened for some people. For some people, it's already happened. Just, you know, if it's not for you or no longer applies, trust and believe somebody else is going through it. There's nothing new under the sun. So when you're coming out of something, someone's just going into it. So that's why we must always pray for one another, okay? It's time to switch a routine for some of you so you're not so predictable to others. That makes me feel like you have someone who is watching you, observing you. So you may want to change something up. If you're at work and you're used to coming in, later or something like, that, change your time, change your routine. For some of you, you may need time to think about something. Maybe don't make a decision so quick. Maybe someone is expecting for you to just jump on the board, say yes to something. You may have to pause and say, hey, I need to think about it first. It's something about you just switching up the routine, or you've already done this and someone has taken notice to how you've changed up something here. I want you to feel the same pain. So I feel like somebody wants another person to hurt for whatever reason. Like somebody wants someone, you know how they say hurt people hurt people? Someone wants another person to feel the same pain that they went through. So I feel like someone is trying to make someone suffer. And I feel like someone else can switch up the routine or not respond the way someone would usually think, would normally expect. Yeah, it's coming back out again. It's time to switch up your routine. Somebody needs to change something up here. Because I feel like there's a test coming. If they were so much better, why are you here? So somebody wants to return to someone. Someone wants to pop up and, come back around because something that it says, I miss you. Because something that they involved themselves in wasn't all that they thought it was going to be. Well, this will happen. Someone's going to try to spin the block here saying that they miss you because something that they invested their time and energy into, person, place, or thing, doesn't pan out to what they truly, truly desire here, okay? For some of you, someone could have done that to you. Went back to someone. Let people go, baby. Let people go. I'm not one of those that tell people to, try to stick nothing out. Let people go so that they can learn their lesson. Oh, so you're married. You wanted to chase. Hold on. Lord have mercy. You wanted me to chase you when I can get it easier elsewhere. So I feel like someone's married and wanted someone to chase them. Ooh, child. Been there, done that. That is so amazing to me. Someone could be married, got someone at home, and want you to pursue them, chase them, and treat them like they're the only damn person on the earth. Yeah, someone here has audacity. Someone has audacity. I want to forget, but I can't. So somebody can't let something go. All right, somebody can't let what someone did, so what someone said, go. Yeah, somebody here is in a commitment and wanted someone else who's probably single and happily single to chase them. Somebody's not doing it. Elevation requires separation. Someone needs to know that. Somebody needs to know that as you elevate, it's going to be a separation in your life when it comes to people. Because it says they're not praying for you, they're praying on you. Someone needs to know that as you elevate, you'll have more people praying on you than praying for you. And so sometimes a separation is necessary, it's required. Do a few more, then I got to get out of here. Yeah. So someone may be wondering, like, why, I heard why I can't keep a man. I don't think it's that you can't keep a man or a woman. I think the situation is as you're working on yourself and you're elevating, the people who you come in contact, it's almost like they're put in a position where they have to pick a side, and they usually pick against you. And so you got to wait as you elevate for somebody else who is elevating as well, who understands you. I feel like, you know, and I'm going to speak personally. I have noticed that I can have good chemistry with someone. We could be good. And as I'm growing and elevating, they start to dislike things about me or start to nitpick and find little things. And I'm like, oh, no, 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 babe. Because listen, the things that you are nitpicking about are things that I have, you know, grown to love about myself, and things that I've had to work on for so long, for not for somebody to come around here nitpicking or having a problem. You know what I'm saying? But, and for some, it's like at one point this person loved that, then the next thing they just become an enemy. It's like a switch up. So as you elevate, it is going to require separation from certain people who choose not to go with you. And that's perfectly fine. But I'm not going to sit there and be, you know, abused and treated all kind of ways because someone refused to elevate. That's not what Karen's going to do. Sometimes you send the loudest message in your silence. No response is a response. So someone needs to know that. What if I did the same thing to you? Yes, the message that you're sending to someone by not responding, by not having anything to say, is what if I did the same thing to you? If I ignored you, or if I didn't come, if I only showed up when I wanted to, or if I nitpicked about every little thing that you did. Like, someone gives someone no room for error, no room for mistakes, no room to be themselves. Someone here is very unforgiving. Someone here is very petty, is what I'm getting. Why'd you stop talking to me? Yeah, some of you stopped talking to somebody. And I feel like somebody wants to know why. But I feel the reason why you stopped talking to this person is because they're petty. They thought you were gullible. I'm hearing gullible. Someone thought that they could play this game with you. I feel like somebody did want you to chase them and wanted you to, like, overly express. And they're not going to say it like this. If you talk to this person, they may try to switch it up and make it seem like they just wanted you to show them that you were really interested. And it's not true. Someone wanted control and to play games. Okay? Let's get tested together. So someone could have stopped talking to someone because they don't trust them sexually or something like that. It says, let's get tested together. Or something happened. Maybe someone did get tested with someone. Maybe someone found out something and someone stopped talking to them. Maybe something like that. But yeah, I feel like someone will give someone an excuse as to why they were behaving a certain way. But I just feel like it's not true. I feel like someone, like I said, someone could have wanted someone to show more. Watching you secretly to see when to approach you. Yeah, see, somebody's watching someone. They want to know. They're trying to figure out your move. Knows you're dating. Knows dating you will cause problems. Someone could know that dating you is going to cause problems in another situation that they have going on. Of course it will. So maybe you shouldn't be out dating. But we already saw the "oh, so you're married" card. Someone shouldn't be out here trying to date. They're watching someone secretly to see when they can approach. Some things have to be nipped in the bud early before it becomes a bigger problem. Absolutely. So there's something that you got to handle now. Like if you're newly meeting, dating someone, seeing someone, you got to nip some of these things in the bud now, because I feel like if someone sees that you let things go easily, they're going to keep doing it, okay? So that's for someone. You just take that card out because there's nothing on it anyways. I kind of like it in there because I've had it come up in a situation and I used it. Let's straighten it out. Someone may want to straighten something out with someone. Sleeping with the enemy. Be careful about who you're sleeping with. What he heard about you and what he saw doesn't add up. So somebody thought something different about you, and when they got to know you, they saw that it wasn't true. Anything else? And I'm going to wrap this up. Dealing with you affects my money. Deuces. So somebody's getting out of something because it's affecting their money, their stability. Somebody's like, you got some type of entity attached to you or something. Or maybe somebody wants too much money to be in a relationship with them. Some things are just an illusion. Whatever you're seeing now, look at it again. Is it really that? Then you have BBW under there. Someone could be a BBW. Or somebody wants the best of both worlds. Because that's what that means too. Someone could want the best of both worlds. Someone could be trying to spin an illusion that they don't. Okay? Someone could be spinning an illusion. Oh, it's just you and I. But nope, somebody's trying to get the best of both worlds. This is why there it is again. Why someone is trying to be strategic in how they approach a situation and see if they can ease multiple relationships into their lives without it conflicting. That's why someone is saying dating you will cause problems. What do I tell the kids? So there's somebody who is worrying about the children. What do they tell the kids about something? Maybe someone has to tell the kids that there's a divorce or separation. Maybe someone has to tell the kids that, hey, daddy not coming home. He over there with sunshine. I don't know. You want me to take you back with no explanation. Yeah, somebody wants to work on something with you without actually working on it is what I'm getting. They don't really want to work on it. They just want to get back in. They just want to find a way to get you to go back to the way things used to be. I'm hearing boys to men. Is that boys? Can we go back to the way when our love was strong? Can you tell me our perfect love? That wasn't no perfect love. What the hell? Somebody's in an illusion. Somebody's in an illusion. Someone thinks that it was a perfect love until you woke up. I'm seeing that it was an illusion. Let's get tested together once again. Someone comes back around. You need to, if you decide you want to sleep with this person, they both cheat, but he wasn't supposed to fall in love. Didn't I just say that? Someone feels like it was a perfect love because they were doing what they wanted to do. Maybe at some point you were on board, or maybe at one point their partner was on board with the cheating, but this person wasn't supposed to catch feelings. This person caught feelings. Now it just feels like someone wants things back the way it used to be, but it can't be because everyone's eyes are now open to the truth. If you feel like an option, it's because you are. Exactly. Someone started to realize they're an option, or someone's starting to see that now. I thought you wanted a family. Now you want to be single. See, someone, what is this? Somebody got into a relationship. Now they want to be single. They're sending mixed signals. It almost feels like someone is in a relationship, an unhappy relationship. They're both cheating. They're both doing whatever they want to do. And now someone wants to completely leave the connection. And somebody's like, no, we both were cheating here, but you were not supposed to get serious with anybody. And I feel like someone got serious with someone, or it went further than it was supposed to go. And now it's causing all kind of problems. Yeah. Your name is being mentioned in rooms you're not yet in. Yeah, they're arguing over you now. Dealing with you affects my money. Deuces. Yeah, somebody has to cut ties with someone because they're being threatened now. Threatened divorce, losing money, all kind of stuff. And then someone else, you know, you could have been dealing with this person and started having financial hardship. Because I've got to say this, guys. You have to be careful if you're in these third-party situations. To me, it is a nest for energy harvesting. I really feel like it is. I feel like normally whoever is attached to someone is drawing energy from that single person and taking it back home, and they're thriving while that single person is by themselves, probably going to have a hard time getting a solid relationship because they're being drained to please another connection. Be careful about that. You can't pretend it never happened. There's something that you just can't pretend, or somebody feels like you're pretending like they don't exist, or like there was nothing ever there. Maybe you just want to move on. It comes out again. You can't pretend it never happened. Somebody is like, you're not going to pretend like I never existed to you. But I also feel like there's a situation, something happened, and it's kind of like replaying in someone's mind, and they're having a hard time letting it go. I found receipts. How could you? Yeah, somebody's getting receipts on someone. The truth, someone's being exposed for a lie. Only said they wanted a relationship to have sex. Yep. They're too focused on whether you have money. So, somebody lied about being in a relationship to have sex. That's something that you could have found out too. Whether you slept with this person or not. I feel like the truth came out. Some of you are getting ready to go through menopause. You're saying you're fine, but you may need to, you know, go to the doctor or get some supplements or something. You touched me in ways I never experienced, but you also hurt me the same. I also feel like someone's going through menopause, and I feel like that was a problem with their connection here. So someone could have been stepping out because their partner was going through some type of life change. Maybe there's a change in their sex drive or their moods or something like that is going on. Or you could be going through menopause and it's changing you. Maybe you're getting symptoms. Let's get tested together. It's coming out again. So maybe you're going to go get checked about that, or someone else is. I am still hurt about what happened, and I just want to be left alone. So someone doesn't want to be dealt with, doesn't want to deal with someone right now. Someone is definitely in their feelings about a situation that they're having a hard time healing from. Whether they're finding out that someone was like love bombing them or just trying to use them for something, you know. It's menopause again. All right, guys. I'm going to leave it here. I have to go. I will come back. Two can play this game. So someone doesn't like it when the rabbit has the gun. If you can't tell me the whole truth, don't bother. And I feel like this is you. You're like, you don't want to hear it. Or somebody's questioning someone who you were dealing with, saying, if you can't tell me the whole truth, just don't bother me at all. Absolutely. I didn't even get to these cards, but I have to go. So I'll be back and I'll do another one. I'll see you guys on the next one.